Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Desiree Monet, and today we're gonna have a nice little girl talk, sit down, talk to talk session. I've been thinking about bringing some of these on my channel, but I don't know if y'all noticed, but I've been kind of inactive. I have a lot going on in my life, and that is one thing we're gonna talk about. Okay, let's roll the intro first because it's cute. Come on.
What's up?
All right. So today's girl talk is going to be on my breakup. Yes. I only posted one relationship video on my channel because it was long distance. I'll probably make another girl talk on long distance relationships because they're a whole topic on its own. But today's girl talk, we're gonna talk about breakups and how to handle it, how to know it's time to break up, what signs I've seen in my relationship, and yeah, hopefully I don't cry. I don't know. This is kind of more of a vent session for me, but it's also something I feel like other people might want to know because I don't I'm just gonna talk, okay? So the first thing, just some history. Okay. But yeah, so we ended up getting back together. And at this time, it was long distance. Like, this second round was fully long distance. Like, we were never close to each other. We had visits, but we never, like, hey, like, I'm coming over. Like, it was, okay, so we're gonna make some flights, but like, no, you couldn't. You know how long distance is. You know. But yeah, so that's how that is. So me, I know I'm not good with long distance. Fun facts about me: my love languages, or my high love languages, is physical touch, quality time. But quality time isn't really as high. And then acts of service is probably my next one, like doing things simply because you love me, like, beautiful. So yeah, physical touch though, that's like my main one. Like, I'm the type that I just want to hug. Like, can I just sit next to you, like hold my hand? But long distance, like, you can't do that. And then it's like me with quality time. My quality time isn't just like sitting on the phone. Like, yeah, that's cool and all, but I can't do that for a whole relationship. Like, I'm trying to, like, let's just go to the pool, like, let's sit outside, let's just cloud watch, like stuff like that. So that's my version of quality time for my love language. So I couldn't get that in my relationship, and it eventually got a toll on me because it's like I knew I did not want a long distance relationship, but I was like, yo, but I love him though. I can make it work. It's like my heart and my mind, two separate places. Like, literally, bro. It's just like, bro. Yeah. So I guess that's lesson number one. Follow what your body is like, bro. If you know you cannot handle that, don't put yourself in that situation, because all you're doing is putting yourself for failure. Like, nothing's gonna change unless you guys plan on living together or moving closer together, like, soon. Don't do it. Please be friends until y'all can be rid of that distance. Literally every single person I know that is in a long distance relationship, was in one, broke up. Like, and none of us recommend it. Long distance, not recommended at all. I don't know why people do it, because no one recommends it. Like, we all hate it, but we still do it because we love our partners. But eventually we'll get there. Actually, we'll get there. So yeah, in the relationship, I went to college eventually, and a heads up, I have a automatic air freshener, so if you hear a little mind your business. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, I went from, like, being distracted. Like, I was in high school, of course, so I had school, I had a job, I was on the dance team, so it's like I had things to distract me from the fact that I wasn't seeing my partner. However, once I went to college, it was like the loneliness was real. Like, I noticed, like, I didn't really have anyone, and then the person I did have wasn't there. Like, they weren't really there. It was long distance. And then it's like, even though it's long distance, it's not like the type of long distance where it's like, oh, we can still like call. Like, he had a job full time. I couldn't just call him whenever I wanted to. I couldn't just continuously text him. Like, he wasn't available to me when I needed him to be available to me. So eventually, probably like a few weeks into college, that's when I realized, like, yo, like, this is not the move for me. And it got to a point where it's like, I would actually cry about that. Like, I would literally cry about it. And one time I did bring it up. I told him, like, I wasn't happy and I did not like the long distance relationship. However, things were said that convinced me to stay in the relationship. And I stayed. So, yeah. That is lesson number 2. If you know you don't want to be in this relationship, don't let someone talk you out of it. Don't let them talk you out of it. Don't do it. Because you know what you want, bro. Like, literally, it's all about knowing what you want. Like, me, I knew I did not want a long distance relationship. Second time I knew I didn't want the relationship, I knew I no longer wanted to be in the relationship. Put my feelings aside twice. Okay? So then, the next time we just had a, I don't know, like every other relationship, you have problems, and it's just like, me, I got to this point in my life where it's like, I felt like I was with the person that is like, this is my person. And the world taught me, like, when you're in a relationship, there's gonna be problems. So it's like, whenever I had a problem in the relationship, I would just fight it, you know? Like, I'll be like, yo, like, this is normal, like, it's okay, like, you're supposed to have problems in a relationship, no relationship is perfect. That's a lie. It's a lie. Yes, no relationship is perfect, but there shouldn't be problems occurring. Like that's not okay. That's not healthy at all. So yeah, eventually, like, we had so many points where it's like, we were gonna break up, and then one of us convinced the other one not to. Or like, one of us would want to break up, and we wouldn't even tell the other person, because it's like the whole, you know, you had to fight it, us against the world, you know, like, no. Yes, you guys against the world, but then it's also you only. Like, there came a point where, like, I wasn't even an individual anymore, and that's another thing that really, like, it really took, you know, like, it took a toll on me. That's the phrase, okay? So that's something that took a toll. Like, I wasn't an individual anymore. I felt like everything I did had to go through another. Like, my self-love wasn't there anymore. Like, when he loved me more than I love myself, like, bro, what? Like, how are you supposed to love someone you don't love yourself? Do you even know what love is? You don't, you know, you don't. So that's another thing that I realized, like, yo, that's not okay. So then, lesson number, 3 or 4? I don't know. But the next lesson I realized in my relationship, though you guys have problems, like, that's okay. Like, yeah, it is normal. Like, no relationship is perfect. But for me, when I realized, like, our relationship was becoming a problem, is when the bad started to, like, once bad is better than the good, like, that's not okay anymore. Like, that, the relationship should be a plus to your life. You shouldn't be depending on your relationship. It shouldn't be bringing you down in any way. Like, you should be able to live without this person. I will die without you. No, bro. You should be 2 individuals that are just grateful to have each other in your lives. Like, you guys should just be able to love each other. There's no reason that you have to depend on each other. Like, that, like, okay, actually, I lied. You guys should be able to depend on each other, but it's like to the point where it's like, dang, I want to go here, but I'm not going to go there because Bae's not here. Or, dang, I want to watch this movie. I'm not going to watch this movie, though. I want to watch it with Bae. Or, dang, I can't talk to Bae right now. What do I do with my life? Like, once you don't know what you do because you can't talk to your partner, like, that's, shawty, that's a red flag. That is a red flag. So we're gonna zoom through the relationship because I don't really want to tell any details of the relationship, just red flags. I feel like other girls should notice that I didn't notice myself until after the fact. So at the end of the relationship, things I started to notice, one of the biggest things that led me to ending the relationship was love. Love. I love this. Anyway, so society also taught me, as long as you love someone and you guys both want to be in a relationship, the relationship is going to work. That's a lie. Love is not enough to save a relationship. Love is more than just your emotions. Love is an action as well. So if you aren't showing your actions like for your love, like you say you're going to do this, do it. Do it. Like, I love you. Anyone can say they love you. Anyone can say all these words, but what are your actions doing? You know? So that's another reason why I realized, like, yo, like, maybe this isn't it. And then I started noticing for myself that my actions weren't reflecting a good relationship. Like, someone asked me, like, are you single? I'm in a relationship. I was engaged. Like, I was literally engaged and I was saying I'm in a relationship. Or once I started saying it's complicated, that's when I was like, yo, you need to reflect on yourself. And I did start to reflect on myself, and I was like, dang, like this, like I didn't even feel like I was in a relationship anymore because it was just so unhealthy. Like, it got to the point I didn't even want to talk to them anymore. Like, that's not, like, if you don't even want to talk to that person, like, yo, check your relationship. Check it. Because I feel like for me, when I'm in a relationship, I tend to wait till the last minute to check myself. And I feel like that's something that sabotages my relationships, like, all the time. But hey, self-awareness, I realize it now. So, you know, it's good. So, yeah, I feel like that's something that you guys really need to check yourself when it comes to your relationships. So, like, I feel like the first time I said that, I should have been like, yo, and then bring it up to them. Anyways, but yeah, with the breakup, it's just like, yo, like, I feel like since in the relationship, I was so codependent. It's like, after the fact, first of all, it was a burst of freedom. Like, literally just a burst of freedom. So it's like, once we broke up, I was outside doing what I wanted to do. Everything I couldn't do in a relationship, I was doing it. Like, I couldn't go here while I was in a relationship, I was doing it. Like, it's like when your parents say, okay, you can't dye your hair, you can't get a tattoo, you can't do this, you can't do this. You turn 18, 10 piercings, 20 tattoos, hair 5 different colors within 2 months. Like, yo, that's how I was after my relationship. And then it was like, yeah, I had my moments where it was like, I would cry and all this stuff. But overall, it was like, dang, like, it was just a burst of freedom. And I feel like, for me, since I was so unhappy during the relationship, not the whole because the relationship was literally amazing, and I am forever grateful for that man. Forever grateful for this man. But as individuals, we both need to mature a lot more before anything could ever occur. I don't even know if there is an if for that, but we just aren't on the same level when it comes to what is needed for a relationship. And I feel like that's where we messed up. But when we were good, it was literally heaven sent. Like, that we were engaged. Like, I feel like that should tell you enough about how our relationship was. Like, it was amazing until it wasn't. But that's my guy. Anyways, so yeah, it was like everything I couldn't do, I did it. And then it's like I felt like, okay, this is happiness, until I started to like actually think about it. Like, yo, like, this is someone I dedicated my life to for a decent amount of time. Like, that was my life. Like, that was literally a personality. Like, yeah, like, I'm engaged, you know? So, like, that was a huge part of who I was. Like, you're engaged. That's your other half, yo. So it was like, dang. I started to actually self-reflect. This sounds like it was for a long period of time. I don't know. It's been like what, 2 months, 3 months? I don't know. It hasn't really been that long. But yeah, I eventually realized like I'm like that's my person in a way. So it was like we weren't just lovers, like that's literally my best friend, you know? So that's something that really took a huge effect on me once I started to realize. It was like, damn, I really just I lost a huge part of me. And it was like, dang, God, I don't even know what to say. Like, it's speechless. Like, it's, I don't even know how to feel about that type of, like, I still don't know how to feel about that. Like, I just lost someone that was so important to me. And I don't think I'll ever get that back. I don't know if I want to get that back. Here she goes. Here she goes. Here she goes. Hold on. Okay. So anyways, so I felt like I really lost something that was very important to me. And it's just like, for example, the past few days, I've been looking around my room and it's like everywhere I look, there's a memory. And it got to the point where it's like, I need to let this go. Like, I can't hold on to this forever. Like, it has to go. It was 2 times. We tried this relationship twice. And it still didn't work out. So I feel like there comes a point where it's like, you stop listening to your heart. Like, your heart is lovely, but you need to listen to your head. Be smart. Like, clearly it's not working for you guys. And each time you guys get in a relationship, it's long term. And then it's not. So I feel like I'm realizing like I need to let go. And I did. I started letting go. Today I started removing items from my room. Literally, this morning I tried to get out of bed and I couldn't. Like, last night I cried for like 2 hours straight. Just straight crying for 2 hours until I cried myself to sleep. Like, it was so bad. And then this morning I'm trying to get up. Like, I am so behind in school right now. Like, I am so behind. So I try to get out of bed and it's like I'm looking at my closet trying to figure out what's wearing. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be studying, let me put on a hoodie. I'm going through my hoodies. All my hoodies are his hoodies. Like, they're not even my hoodies. Like, everything, like everywhere I look, there's something that's his. Like, when I tell you we wear each other, like, what you mean your clothes? These are our clothes, bro. You know, like, so it's just so hard to let go of someone. But it's like, breaking up, you broke up for a reason. So I feel like when it comes to moving on from your breakup, that's one of the biggest things to think about. Like, why did you guys break up in the first place, you know? Because if you really loved each other, you wouldn't have broken up unless there was a true need to break up. So the fact that we broke up is like, reflect on why you aren't together. There's a reason for this. So it's like every time I reflected, it's like, damn, I shouldn't be that sad, right? Like, yeah, I should be sad, but it's like, there's a reason for this right now, and maybe I should be grateful. I don't know, but it's like, dang, I need to let go. Anyways, so I don't know if you can tell, but we haven't made it that far yet. This is very recent. I just wanted to vent. So some things though that I want to share with you guys on how to let go that I'm starting to do. Get rid of the items. Stop holding on. I haven't fully finished, but I got all his clothes that are his, that I took from him, you know, stealing hoodies. So I got all of those items and I'm gonna give it back to him. anything I gifted to him, I'm gonna give, like, because it was long distance. I bought him things that I never gave him. So anything I gifted to him that he left here, like, I'm gonna give it back. All, like, anything that's not mine, he gets back. So I've been working on that today. I'm learning to let go of apps. I don't know if you guys heard of the app My Love or whatever it is that counts down how long your relationship has been together. Like, it's just like, hey, happy 3 weeks and a half, you know, stuff like that. I had to, bro, it's been 3 months, and the amount of notifications I got from that app letting me know about a relationship, and it's, Desiree, let's go. Like, you can't, if you're trying to move on, why do you want this app notifying you every few days about something about your relationship? Like, let go of all of those apps. I know every single person that's deeply in love has at least one app on their phone. At least one. Let that app go, shorty. Like, let it go. So I had to let go of all my apps. I also had to remove the location, because I surely looked at his location still after we broke up. I did, just see what he was up to, because we didn't really talk, so I'll just check up. I had his bank app on my phone. I would check, see what's going on, and it's just like, yo, like, I had to delete that, because I can't keep checking up on him without checking up on him. Like, I need to stop going through third parties. So any app that reminded me of him, I deleted. Well, not any app, but any app that was relationship related, I deleted it. And then I also worked on deleting my notes. Girls, you know, when you really like a guy, you have a note dedicated to him. I had a whole folder dedicated to this man. All his favorite things, things I love about, like, things he wants in life, things he wants to do, like, what gifts he wants that he just mentions, like, yo, that's cute. Put it in the notes. Like, I had a whole folder dedicated to everything about him. I had to let that go. I had to. Like, I deleted it last night. Like, I had wedding invites, like, all of that was on there. I had to let that go. Maybe I should have brought some water with me, because it's like, you know, when you're gonna cry and your throat closes and then it just gets so dry. Like, that's occurring and I don't like it. But yeah, I had to get rid of that. I started getting rid of some photos. Y'all know Apple don't play. The amount of times Apple, like, I swipe left and it's like, look at this memory, and I'm just like, damn, bro, like, can I move on? Delete the photos. I didn't delete all photos, because, you know, I'm not at that point yet, but I did start deleting some photos. I feel like that's a big step. Getting rid of your lovey-dovey contact name, the contact photo. Unless you're someone with a contact photo for every single person, take away that contact photo. Because me, I don't have contact photos for everyone. So I knew it, like, I actually, I don't think I deleted the contact photo. Dang. I need to practice what I'm preaching. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do that later after this video. So yeah, I gotta get that done. But yeah, I feel like that's another step for me. And I feel like all I have to do now, I need to finish deleting the photos, and I need to let him go as a person. Because we've tried this friendship thing, and is not working as friends either. So I need to let him go altogether. So I feel like that's another step my lovely people need to take. And then after that, it's all about working on yourself. I'm not there yet, but I have been trying to work on myself, I guess. I've been learning to live by myself. I take myself out on dates now, you know. Every couple weeks, I might take myself out to First Watch, because I love it. So I might take myself out on a date every once in a while. I haven't made it to, like, actual restaurant dates yet. Like, going to Cheesecake Factory, I'm not on that level yet. But I have been going to, like, little small places like that to go alone. And that is as far as I made it when it comes to letting go of a relationship. So maybe there's a future girl talk. Maybe something more organized where I'm in a good mental, I guess. But yeah, this is more of a vent session, so don't mind me. I'm just talking, I guess. But anyways, so if you like this video, even if you don't like it, just like the video, please. Anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and get it a like. Make sure you put on that bell notification. I know I've been inactive, but I'm coming back, baby. I'm coming back. Okay, comment. Like, if you, I'm genuinely not, like, if y'all like what there's something similar, like, genuinely, like, I actually am curious, because I don't know if you can tell, clearly I'm not doing well, so maybe we can give each other some help, you know. Follow my Instagram, DM me, maybe we can have a little talk, because I need someone in a similar situation to talk to me too, because it's like, it's so hard to talk to people that don't know what, like, the people that don't know, like, what this lifestyle is about. Like, trying to talk to someone that hasn't even been in a relationship about all of this is like, bro, like, it's so hard. Like, so yeah, if you want to comment down below, DM me on my Instagram. While you're there, you could follow, like, pics, I guess, you know. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time.